Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video I'm going to be watching and reacting to Star Ocean 6's recent flurry of videos. Now we're only going to be watching two in particular, as one of them is an 8-minute intro to one of the stories of the game, and I kind of just don't want to watch that, you know, maybe want to just wait till I actually play it for myself to see that kind of video. But they have a release date trailer, and they have a gameplay breakdown video, and I would like to watch both of those. So, without further ado, let's get started. All right, so this is the release date trailer. I probably won't stop too much in the middle of it, but I am going to talk over it. So if you want to watch the trailer without my commentary, well, this isn't the video for you. I'll include a link in the description to the original if you want to watch that on repeat or whatever you want to do. Anyway, let's check it out. 3 minutes and 28 seconds. I got to admit, it already looks a lot better. Okay, her face is a little weird. Yeah, okay. Yeah, their faces. Their faces are a little
I wish
dull.
to go forth and protect this kingdom. No.
I don't know if that's going to get better by release, but if the gameplay's fine, I guess I don't really care that much.
Take me with you?
I'm trying not to pay too much attention to the story stuff. It's always just a jumbled bunch of stuff. I try not to take it too seriously when I'm just watching the trailer. It's always a bunch of nonsense till you play, you know what I mean?
They should be able to do on their own. Your safety.
Yeah, it looks much nicer.
Could become compromised should we involve ourselves.
The faces looked a little better. Her face looked a little better.
It comes from a long line of well-known merchants.
The Lawrence family.
Pay our debts.
Yep, you got that right.
Tell the lip sync. I don't even. I don't think these are the right words to match what they're saying. Either that, or they're just not doing English lip syncing.
Duma production model
Wouldn't surprise me.
004213 activating.
Duma.
Confirmed. Life forms in need of protection.
What the heck's this supposed to be?
What is this?
Later.
What the
right
heck?
Now we've got company.
I like the. I saw the chakrams. Oh, here we go. Oh wow, this looks a lot better than 5.
And all this
Oh no, come on! I want to see it like
Besides,
strung through. I guess we have the gameplay video afterwards. Oh yeah, this looks really nice. Ooh, the verticality of it.
Them too?
I also like I like seeing it run at a smooth FPS. Also,
This will never change until one or the
I like
other.
that. That looks exciting.
no more.
Looks a lot better than 5. Like a lot better.
Vergolian Interstellar has already deployed forces throughout
Nice
the
glasses.
system to intercept them.
Don't tell me you're
The faces are really. Here's the thing. It won't bug me when I'm actually playing. I'll maybe make a
Why
joke about it
exactly
occasionally, but
are you here?
we'll see if it actually turns out that way
Have you
when it fully
aims at
releases.
world domination?
Any battle of yours is a battle of ours.
Already humming the theme to
Many
myself.
experiences in this world far
Yeah, I guess
worse
I'll use
than
that to
death.
close gaps.
There's nothing.
Probably other vertical. So there was a picture of that guy on
Is
their
evacuating
Twitter.
the correct course of action?
Ooh, I like
Leaves
this.
not all well.
Also, the UI is really clean. I noticed that there are these like scanner things in the top right. I think those are the I think those are like consumables with that little flying bot that's next to him, because he used
Tell
one
them
and it
your
went
purpose
down
and
one.
identity.
It is
that
not
Asahi?
our intent to conquer.
So yeah, but the
Why
UI is
should
really
we
clean.
believe
It's very non-intrusive,
You have
especially
rejected
after
our
watching the
every
16
guarantee.
trailer, which has a lot of UI
You were
actually,
doing what you
maybe
thought was
too much
right.
UI
Correct.
even.
Her Highness has chosen to die with dignity.
No!
Regardless of whether they wish.
If she's
it
a
or
monk, I'm
not,
playing her.
Such a future is now their fate.
Star Ocean 6. They're not even calling it Star Ocean 6. They're just calling it Star Ocean The Divine Force. October 27th. That's like 2 weeks after Forspoken. But we haven't heard anything. I think the last thing we heard about Forspoken was in March, but it feels like it's gotten like no meaningful press or attention. Yeah, and PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, Steam. So it's launching on almost everything. Everything except Switch listed here. That was a pretty good trailer. It was a lot better than the last trailer, and the gameplay, it looks really smooth. I think it helps that it's 60 frames per second pretty consistently in the trailer, which is something it seemed like a lot of games haven't been able to capture 60 FPS gameplay in their trailers for some reason, it seems, or at least by the time we see the trailers. I guess whatever builds they're running on don't do it. Really good display. I think that's going to be a little refreshing for people who played 5 or maybe were burned by the global release of the mobile game, which is really the last two things that Star Ocean has done. I thought 5 was going to be okay, but it was okay. Like it was bogged down by like technical issues, the camera being all shaky and some gameplay elements. It also wasn't really Star Ocean. You spent all time on one planet. This looks like it's going to be kind of returning to more of a galactic scale, even if it's just among those, it looks like 2 or 3 planets that the story is really focusing around. However, there is also a gameplay trailer, and I can tell you what, all the stiff faces and whatnot, that really won't matter to me if it plays really well. It'll just be a good laugh once in a while. So let's check out the gameplay trailer. All right, so this is called Mission Report 1. So I'm going to assume that as it gets closer to release, they're going to be doing mission reports as a means of basically disseminating information to people. I like the idea. I mean, it works for other titles. I don't see a reason not to do it for this. This is only about 5 minutes, 21 seconds long. So let's see if it's like a breakdown or if it's just gameplay or another trailer. It says it's a main characters and combat.
That bottomless greed that drives them. And they will not rest until they have claimed every.
Notice the volume's already lower, so that probably means someone's going to be talking over it, unless my volumes are messed up. They're a little messed up. Let me raise them a little bit. Boom. Like the slowdown sound effect. Stock slowdown sound effect. Star Ocean, the Divine Force. Okay. Mission report. Okay, yeah, so these look like they're going to be proper breakdowns of gameplay elements.
We've obtained new intel on the latest adventure.
They're actually doing it in
in
character. Okay.
In the far reaches of space, a
No
lone
spoilers,
Russian
Madge.
vessel on a standard transport mission is abruptly gunned down by the Astoria, a pan-galactic Federation battleship with
Yeah,
a member
definitely.
of the esteemed
That's very
Chinese
Star
family
Ocean.
on board. The unfortunate vessel is the Edith, captained by Raymond Lawrence.
Raymond Lawrence.
Come on now.
Separated from his trusted crew, Raymond's escape pod crash lands on a primitive and unfamiliar planet.
Hey,
There, he meets a
Star
young
Ocean
lady
5
with a
planet
mission.
was considered
She's
primitive.
Leticia Osarius.
I hope to have you all at my side in the fight to come.
With her
Aster
kingdom
4.
on the
I don't
brink of
remember the names
disaster,
of the planets.
Leticia takes it upon herself
In,
to save her people and homeland.
in Star Ocean
Mid-journey,
5.
she witnesses an odd shooting star plummet into the nearby woods. Upon drawing closer, she encounters Raymond. The Divine Force offers 2 heroes to choose from.
Yeah, I
There's
remember them
Raymond,
mentioning
a hothead
this.
from a futuristic planet
You could
searching
choose to
for
play
his
as
lost
one or the
crew.
other.
Or is Leticia, whose kingdom on an underdeveloped planet faces ruin at the hands of a terrible threat. The events
Yeah,
of
but
the
you have
story
4
will
party
unfold
members,
from a
so
unique
I guess we'll find out in the
perspective,
gameplay
depending on
section.
whom you choose. Joining you on
That's
your trek
interesting.
across the stars is a motley crew.
So you would realistically want to play through the game twice, it sounds
Merely
like.
performing my duty as a knight.
This guy's got the chakram weapons. Punch.
I intend to return the
Raymond's
favor.
calm and collected first officer. As long as she can punch.
What do you say? Can someone like little old me join you?
Ooh, Ria Takahashi is doing it. I just noticed. I don't play in Japanese, but I recognize the name immediately. Mida seems pretty cool.
Secure the perimeter. Secure
Duma.
the perimeter.
I like the voices. We need to see how
On
the voice
underdeveloped
acting
planet
is.
of Aster 4.
It's not really
The
true.
land
I feel like
surrounding the
one of the
radiant
Star
royal
Ocean
city
5
of
planets was called
Ascendros
Aster.
offer beautiful vistas, treacherous caverns, and a wide
I'm not
array
too
of
familiar
terrain to
with
explore.
most of the Star Ocean, in case you couldn't tell.
Engage in
Seamless
combat
battles.
fluidly when encountering enemies out in the open.
Okay. So behind me is just the other party members. There's not really
Battles are
important
carried out in
information. It's
parties
just
of 4.
it's just highlighting which party member.
You can
Oh, there
switch
you can see it
between
actually.
control
That
party
works.
members on the fly to
Yeah, so you can
utilize
control
each
them all.
ally's
Okay.
unique skill set.
So it's weird though because you can pick a protagonist to play as, but they're also
Actions are
part of each
carried
other's
out
story.
by
So I guess it
using
just
AP
depends
in
on
battle.
how you progress the story in some way.
Performing certain actions in combat will increase
Let me
your
go back
max
actually
AP
because I was talking
temporarily,
over that a little bit.
allowing
Holy moly,
a
this video is
unique
flying
wide
by.
array of terrain to explore.
Yeah, this I remember. Wide array. Okay,
Engage
seamless
in combat
battles.
fluidly when encountering enemies out in the open.
The Acurious Plains.
Battles are carried out in parties of
Parties
4.
of 4. Yeah, okay. This I had already
You can
noticed when I
switch
was
between and control
doing that. Yeah,
party
switching
members on the
between.
fly to utilize each ally's
Oh, she's got
unique
a
skill set.
scythe? Oh, man, I want a fist weapon. Scythe is cool, I guess. Chakrams. Very familiar to me, the chakrams. Very smooth. Very
Actions
smooth
are carried
gameplay.
out by using AP in battle.
Okay, use AP for actions. I also noticed there's an AI control. I see split
Performing
focus on
certain
the
actions
left.
in combat will increase your max AP temporarily, allowing you to execute even more powerful skills.
And this is the character. Raymond uses a greatsword. Letitia has the 2 swords, range attacks with chakrams and magic. He looks really fun to play. Oh, multiple special weapons. Oh, okay, I like her even more than I did now. Nina is the buffer, the healer and buffer. Ooh, semiomancy. Oh, wow.
Feel the heat of
Wow,
battle
I actually really
real
liked
time
most of the
visceral
characters. I
combat.
probably just wouldn't play the support.
Or pause the action with stop mode.
Stop mode. Okay, so they're
In
using
stop
Final
mode,
Fantasy
the
15's
battle
wait
comes to a
mode.
standstill.
That's a really good idea.
Granting you time to switch targets, command your allies, and strategize like a leader.
I like it. A lot of angles taken here,
Assign
but the
any
combat
of your
doesn't look like
skills
it's
to
too
each of the action
complicated.
buttons.
Assign skills to action buttons. That's fine. A lot of skills there, so I'll pay back
Utilize
time.
chain combos to link actions together and add an edge to your combat prowess.
It seems like they're going for easy to access gameplay combos. Like it seems like that was. If we go back, actually, I'm gonna go back to that screen
Your ally.
right after this.
Assign any
Yeah, so press square, hold square. So pressing square 3 times does a combo, holding square does that, then trying. So it seems like you're assigning combos to each of the face buttons, and then I wonder how that works if you try to chain between them. I guess they might actually cover that in a second. And assigning your skills, you can set chain combos. Yeah, I guess this is supposed to be for ease of play. But I'm curious about if I were to press like square, triangle, circle, would it take the second triangle skill and the third circle skill? And then if let's say I do 1, 2 press and then I hold square, can I go first button to second button to my health? So could I go, I guess whatever he assigns this first button to Quick Ripper to Abyssal Gate. It's really, how much of this is the gameplay trying to be on rails and how much of it is just trying to let you know what button tap in a combo is, what skill it will be, but you can mix and match. If you can mix and match, then it's a little better, but otherwise it might be a little too simple, as flashy as it looks. But given all the gameplay that we see in the other ones, I'm hard pressed to believe they're just bashing square, triangle, or circle.
Your
Though
skills
it also
to each
really
of the
wouldn't
action
surprise me
buttons.
at the same time. Yeah, Bell Ringer, there it is.
Utilize chain combos to link actions.
They might have
together
also covered
and
it
add an edge
to your combat prowess. Yeah. It also looks like you can choose. Oh, okay. Actually, hold on. I think that might have answered the question. Right there, I think might have done it. Outrage. Okay, so he equipped. Yeah, so we actually did get a good example of that right there. So he equips Bell Ringer here, and then he goes over here and equips Payback Time, I think. Yeah. So he hovered over Payback Time at the very least. I think he did Payback, Outrage into Abyssal Gate. Bellringer, Quick Ripper, Cruel Buster. Is that the first combo he does? Okay, no, wait. Boulder Crush. I mean, I guess the question is Boulder Crush. Boulder Crush is... Oh, so it is what I thought. So each button is relative to when you press it in the combo. So your first button press will be one of the 3. Your second one will be one of the second set. And your third one will be one of the third set. Because he just did exactly as I suggested. He went Bellringer into Quick Ripper into Boulder Crush. So he went 1, 2, square, triangle, 3. Okay, that's good. That lifts the system up a good bit. And in the second one, it looks like he does, he did Payback Time into Outrage into the held square skill, which was Abyssal Gate. Okay, so you can go press, hold. You can do probably press, hold if you want to do a shorter combo. You can press all 3. You can do triangle, square, circle, square, triangle. Doesn't matter. Okay, good. That's definitely the best outcome given what they just showed right now. So I'm really glad I stopped to take a look at that.
This concludes our report on all currently
Pretty
accrued
short
intel.
report, but a good one, I think.
However, we have more to share than just the basics of battle. Prime yourself to fight and explore your way through an engrossing dynamic world. In the
Dynamic
latest entry
world?
in the Star
Wonder what that
Ocean
means.
saga.
Dynamic is a very broad term.
We
Next
will cover
time.
Even more
Okay.
exciting features in our next report on the Divine Force.
Yeah, I guess that's exploration. Looks like aerial combat we're seeing here.
You'll hear from us as more intel comes in.
Well, that was a really long delay between them saying things. All right. Well, that was a really, really good presentation. Again, Star Ocean 5 kind of made me really weary about whether or not to kind of be excited for Star Ocean 6. But A, I think they're approaching this thing very intelligently with the way they're dispersing the information. And B, it was just looks good. I mean, there's just no way around it. I hope the supporting systems around it, plus the seamless swapping and combat, hope it all comes together quite well, because it's doing a lot of things right out the gate. And so I want to see that continue. So good job, Square Enix. You got so much good news from Square Enix as of late. I got to make a video compiling all of my thoughts on stuff like this, because there's so many titles. One thing I'm going to leave with, I know this is a Star Ocean video, DioField Chronicle, that strategic RPG that we saw back in March in State of Play, they actually have a live stream this weekend as well. That came out of the blue. I think it was announced like yesterday as of this recording. And so we'll probably cover that too, because after Triangle Strategy, I'm kind of itching for another SRPG, and that's slated for this year also. So we might be flooded with Square Enix stuff outside of like 7 and 16 and, you know, some of the other titles that we're expecting, because we still even got Live Alive coming in July as well. So it's a good time to be a Square Enix fan. Anyway, let me know what you thought about the Star Ocean The Divine Force mission report number 1, as well as the release date trailer. And remember, there is also, I think the other video is the first, like, the opening cutscene of Raymond's story. So, oh, you know what? I guess I kind of get it now. If you start with Raymond's story, you'll start in the cutscene that is in the ship, the merchant ship that she just mentioned. I guess she kind of broke it down there at the beginning, and I didn't even realize it. When you start as Raymond, you'll start from the cutscene in the ship, and when you start from her, you'll start from the cutscene on the ground, and then those kinds of differences are present all throughout, but the story must unfold the same by the end of it all. It just gives you different perspectives on it. Okay. That's interesting. I don't really know if that'll mean that, like, maybe, I don't know if that really makes me want to replay the whole game. That's another fun little tidbit that I picked up there. Okay, yeah, let me know what you thought about the presentations in the comment section of the video below. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and I'll keep you updated on Star Ocean, The Divine Force. Anyway, with that, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.